Good evening, everybody. Just waiting for somebody to tell me that this one is open. I can't find a race to join. There we go. I've got it. So here we go. 5 races this evening, I believe. And we're starting with a different boat today. It just looks like a J90 to me. Far East 28. Well, we're just going to spectate. I think race officer this evening is Tim. So Tim will appear as Seafarers and here's Debbie. Oh, that's good. So a few takers this evening. 5 races this evening. I believe this will certainly be the last virtual regatta series of the year. So it'll be nice to see a good turnout. We'll cover as many as we can. I wasn't here last week, had some very important business to take care of. I might have just forgotten that, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, 6 takers. Don't even know, I'm assuming it's just a standard course that we do on this one. Windward leeward. I'm assuming these have kites. Yeah, I'm guessing they must do because they just look like a J90, don't they? A Far East 28. I wonder how many takers we're going to get this evening. So we've already got Nathan, Tony, I'm going to stop calling him Mystery Sailor and go with Tony, Mike, Debbie, Uncle Bill and Tim, our race officer. I think we're sitting. So Nathan would appear to be the red sail. Black and something. Black and white. Mike B's blue, Debbie's green, Uncle Bill's purple, nice. And our race officer is the orange, red, who knows. So let's jump on board with Nathan. See if we're going to get started anytime soon. Yep, Tim's asking if there's any more about to join. So no, we're just spectating in this one. Like we say, 5 races this evening, so we might even have a race in 3 rather than just the 2. 5 different races, 5 different classes of boats, and none of them are the laser. I had to pull some strings to work that one off. Yep, so a minute to go. Let's have a look. Oh, look. Port end of the line, port start. So it looks like Nathan's picked up on that already. He's going for the port flyer. So let's stay with Nathan, shall we? Yep, everybody else lining up down at the pin at this time. Sorry, down at the committee boat. Nope, so Uncle Bill's coming this way. Still does look like port end of the line on a port tack is the way to go. 15 seconds. Let's see if Nathan can get past them all. He'll have to go soon. Uncle Bill's coming his way. Yep, wasn't close enough to the line to take advantage of that. But still, port side's the right side to be on. I think. And it does look like there's more wind over to the right. So going that way is going to pay as well, eventually. Yep, definitely the port tack is the lifted tack. Looks like everybody but Uncle Bill's picked up on that, and he's come back now as well. So let's have a look from Uncle Bill's point of view. Yep, oh look, nice line up there. Everybody just trotting across to that A-line. So who's that? The far end of the line, Debbie, isn't it? She'll be the first to the... Yeah, let's see if that starboard tack, if she tacks on the ley line, we'll get her to that windward mark first. Wind's shifting, isn't it? You can tell because that ley line's moving. She's tacked now. Yeah. So Debbie might be in good shape if everybody else has to tack below that ley line. Oh, that's going to be close. I can't believe that wasn't a penalty. Yeah, so who's this? Oh, it looks like Nathan will get there first, so that port side did pay. I don't think I like where Tony is. That's just not going to turn out well for him, I don't think. Unless he can find a gap to squeeze into. Oh, it's going to be messy. Yep, there's a penalty. And Tony did manage to get round without penalty, that was good. So, all nice and tight at the windward mark, that's good to see. And off they go downwind. Looks like, yeah. Everybody's stuck out there apart from Nathan by the looks of it. He's going to make it pay. Can't see an obvious advantage to which side of the gate to go to. Yep, guy's got a jibe soon. There we go. So we can watch Nathan go round. So Nathan, clear advantage. Everybody else really overstood that. So Uncle Bill charging in there. No, it looks like the blue boat over that was got there before him, so he didn't have rights. Let's jump on board with Nathan. Yep, it's his to lose now, really. Debbie being the closest competitor. So here we are on board with Debbie. It's Nathan, who's overstood. Tim. And who's this sneaking up just here? Mike. Yep, Nathan clear around first again. Debbie needs to miss the mark. Oh, well done. Yep, so Nathan's got the easy lead there. Oh, who's getting penalties? Might hit the mark. So let's go and join the fight at the back, shall we? It's Tim just in front. It's Mike. Uncle Bill, he's coming. Let's go and join Nathan because he's almost to the line. Yep. Nice and easy for Nathan. Is there any fighting going on back here? What about these two? Let's jump on board with Mike and see. Yep, Mike might try and roll. Who's that there then? Who did we say the red was? Oh, it's Tim again, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be interesting to the line. I'm not sure why Mike jabbed away there. Yep, so it's going to be Tony, then Mike. Oh no, Tim got there. Well done, Tim. So Uncle Bill bringing up the rear. So, yep, nice race from Nathan. Port into the line. Didn't get off good, but the port was lifting tack. He made good progress on that first beat. Debbie second, always consistent. Tony, race officer Tim, Mike beat and Uncle Bill. Yes. So Nathan had the worst start, but really got that first beat right, held on to that. It's really good. Oh, nice opening race. I have no idea what the next boat will be, but whatever it is, we'll race in it, shall we? So hopefully it won't take too long to get. Yeah, hopefully it won't take too long for Tim to set the next one up. I'm assuming it's the regular code, and I've already switched over to save displaying the code to the world. Let's have a look. Next race open at 7, so a few minutes to kill. So no America's Cup until Wednesday, I believe, thanks to, yeah, a big thank you to COVID again for that one. I believe it was supposed to start this weekend. At least we can watch this one without any stress. I must admit I have not watched any of the Ryder Cup final races. One day I'll probably be able to bring myself to, but it still hurts. So I don't suppose we're there yet, but we'll just have a go. Nope, not ready yet. No, I'm not sure where that actually shows that one down there. What time is it? 56. Hopefully I'll set it up so we can work out what boat it is. I should know. It was all sent round in emails. No, it's not there yet. So I think, yeah, like I said, no lasers, which is nice. But I think we're trying just about every other boat. I'm not sure if the last one might be in the AC-75, so that'd be good fun. Can't make up my mind whether to race or watch in that one. It's usually embarrassing if I race, so perhaps we'll just watch that. We'll definitely race in this one, whatever it is. When it opens. Yeah, so I hope that we continue with the AC-75s, the British Challenge. We seem to be getting a little bit better every time. And I think my understanding is that if the Kiwis win, we will be the challenger, which is another, well, it's an advantage apparently. Nope. Yeah, so I should be able to see it when that pops up, and hopefully Tim will tell us what it does. 58, so it should be open any minute now if he wants to start at 7. Nope. No, that's not over either, is it? Nope. Okay. Does anybody like my backdrop today? Yes, Nathan. I do watch the JJs. Does that start on Saturday or Sunday? So the JJs that Nathan is talking about is the JJ Giltman Cup. It's the 18-foot skiffs on Sydney Harbour. They stream every Sunday morning, and it's always worth a watch. Have I missed something? It should be there now. There we go. Yeah. Yep, so we're in, so we can switch back over. What boat will it be? It's a mystery. Oh, 49ers, Fast and Furious. Oh, committee boat end, look at that. Yep, so we'll fail and challenge for the committee boat. See if we can actually get it right this time. That would be a miracle. rid of all that rubbish. I don't need that, do I? Yeah, so 18-foot skiffs, they're big 3-man, 3-wire boats, huge kites, masthead, fastest non-foiling boat you can get, I would imagine. Let's just check, see if we can work out what the wind is actually doing. Yeah, so committee boat end, starboard start by the looks of it. So guessing everybody all twigged to that one. So let's see who else is lurking. Don't really want to get there too early. Yeah, probably a bit too high now. We're just going to get forced on the committee boat. Still got 30 seconds to kill. Yep, everybody's stacking up behind me. You can see that. There's just more wind out to the left. So let's not get too far away. Oh, people are getting penalties behind me. That's good. 15 seconds. We're going to get pinned on the committee boat. Looks like it. Okay. Okay, let's go. Wasn't a terrible start. That wind is disappearing, isn't it? So we'll hang out till everybody else tacks. People are starting to tack. The bulk of us is still on starboard. Still extending a little bit. Yeah, let's go now. I don't want to go too far. It does look like the other side is the tack to be on there, doesn't it? Let's just truck across here for a little while. Yeah, I see that's coming down quite hard now, isn't it? Yep, let's go back. The other side's the paying side, isn't it? It's still getting lifted, I think. But is it going to be enough? Let's go back and have a look where we are. I can't really see. Yep, I'll just hang out here till we get reasonably close to it and see what the wind does then. Looks like we might be being lifted a little bit. Yep, so I think we'll just hang out here till we get to that ley line, or as best we can to that ley line. Try not to muck it up. Probably overstand it a little bit, just to make sure. Let's try it now. Yeah, I overstood it a little bit, but that's fine. So, I wonder if it will carry the kite across here. Should we give it a go? Yes, look at that. And we'll just go straight into the jibe from here, shall we? Bear away. There's definitely more wind on that side now. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm getting taken all the way down to the mark. That's nice. Does look like the right hand side is closer as we look down the course. We'll stay in this wind for as long as we can though. Okay, let's try it here. Yep, so I think we'll go to the gate we're pointing at. Let's try and do it properly. Get rid of the kite. Well, that was a bit slow, wasn't it? And we definitely want to be on the other side where that wind is. when you're on different legs of the course, you don't have to worry about other boats, so you don't have to worry about picking up any penalties for boats coming downwind when you're going up. In this, not in the real world, but just in this, it does look like the other side is the lifted side, doesn't it? However, there's more wind over here. Let's see if it gets stronger and lifts us a little bit. It's disappearing, isn't it? So let's just tack over, see where we're going. We've got a little bit of room to play with, but I don't want to get too far away from everybody else. Yep, see the other side's paying, but they're all tacking over now as well, so. Yeah, I'm going to go back into that wind a little bit, I think. There we go, into the darker water. Oh, a huge knock though. That wasn't good, was it? So when I say knock, I mean I had to bear away to stay on the wind. Yeah, look at that. And now we're actually laying it. Oh, don't keep doing that. I don't want to have to tack too many times. No, it's too slow. We're going to have to tack, aren't we? So, giving up some of that lead there, quite a lot of it. So again, I think just around this mark, straight into the jibe to get back into that wind, and hopefully that will carry us down like it did before. Put the kite up. They're away. Straight into the tack. Of course that wind's going to run away from us, isn't it? And typically there's a band coming in behind us. So I think we'll just cover whoever that purple boat is. Yeah, I'm really giving away a lot of this. Yeah, Uncle Bill's in that wind, isn't he? Should have seen that. Yep. Hopefully as we pick up that breeze we'll get pushed down and we can get back on Uncle Bill what we've lost. Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. Yeah, port starboard there. No worries. So just jibe for the line. Yep. There we go. Decent start for a change, I wonder. So me, Uncle Bill next, well done. Then Debbie. By the looks of it, it's going to be Debbie. Yeah, Debbie. Let's go and have a look at the stats. So, yep. Me, Uncle Bill. Nice race, Uncle Bill. Apart from that port starboard at the end there. Debbie, Tony. Who's next? Who's next? Nathan. Mike B, and then our race officer last. And let's just go and have a look at my favourite stats, see what sort of start we did actually have. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad on the start line. Yep, happy with that one. Look at Uncle Bill though. Pretty poor start, but made the most of it, didn't he? And Debbie had a dip in the middle there. I wonder what she did wrong. Never mind. It's a good race. 49ers. Fast and furious. So I wonder what it's going to be next. I could probably find out if I could be bothered to look, but we'll just take it as a surprise. Yes, can I help you? Would you like to be on camera?
No. Did you win?
I won that one, yes, surprisingly.
Hurrah!
Yes. See, this is the danger of having a microphone open. You just never know who's going to barge in. Oh, and I've just seen Nathan told us the invitation race of the JJ Gilman is on Friday, so they have where they invite past helms and helms from different helms to come along and sail these massive skiffs. I'm waiting for my invite. I don't think, because of COVID, the JJ Gilman is sort of billed as the international event for the JJ skiffs, for the 18-foot skiffs, sorry. But because of COVID, I don't think there are going to be any international sailors, so it's going to be all Australians. And if you haven't ever watched it, just search for 18-foot skiffs on YouTube. It's good fun to watch. My wife's delivering stuff. Let's be on camera. Just lean in. Because there's hundreds of people watching. Well, I say hundreds, I mean 2. It's close. Oh dear. Sorry, I should be concentrating on what we're doing here. So race 3 open at 19:14. What time is it? It's 19:11, so we've got a few minutes to kill. So it does look like we'll get some proper sailing come the very end of the month, start of next month. That would be good. Really, really looking forward to that. Enough of this virtual nonsense. So yep, we'll spectate in the other one again. Like I said, I have no clue what boat it will be this time. Just keep my eye on this. So it doesn't pop up on me mysteriously and I miss it. Seems to be quite a few races tonight. When people create races, you can see them pop up. And so I'm looking for one with a Seafarer's name on it. So I can either join it or spectate. But they're clicking through quite furiously tonight. So perhaps people are enjoying the last hurrah before we're allowed to go and sail for real. On the water. Excuse me. No, not yet. Let's go to the top. Let's not miss it. Here we go. Yep, so we can skip back in. Stars. Oh, that's nice. I like the stars. Should have raced, shouldn't I? Yep, so no kites on the stars, just very large mainsails. So they throw a really large wind channel, so downwind. They sail pretty much dead downwind. With that huge wind shadow, it can always be quite entertaining. Get close enough to the boat in the front, you're going to steal his wind. Have you heard of the sailing podcast Bar Karate? Yes or no? I think the answer to that is no. Have a look for that later. Is it any good? This is Nathan talking to us, I think. I'm sure he'll tell us a bit more. He's probably busy racing now because he isn't here. There he is. He's going to go for a port flyer this time. It certainly looks like a good tactic. Again, the port end of the line is further upwind. You can see that. Excuse me. Because we can see these very long ley lines, we can see that the port tack That's a big advantage. Anyway, we're into sequence. So nobody's going, well, some people are heading port end of the line. Not long to go though. So I think we're riding on, somebody's going to get a penalty there. Yep, who was that? Tony. Debbie's really close to the line. I think we're riding with Debbie. Yep. Again, look at that, there's more wind filled in from that right hand side. But it does look like, yeah, so who's just tacked across? Yep, so Uncle Bill's going that way. Probably quite a smart move, getting that extra wind. If it doesn't disappear before you get there. So let's stick with Uncle Bill, see if it pays off for him. So it does show Nathan leading over there, and he might actually come into some more wind in a minute. And see, it seems to be filling in from that side and disappearing on this side. It does look like Nathan's got the advantage over there. Yeah, look at that ley line coming to him. Oh, and it's now showing as well overstood, so quite a big swing there. Yep, so everybody should be on that port tack now. Let's have a look at everybody else. Yep, so Nathan's having to bear away. But it's coming towards him, so it's swinging back a bit. Yeah, that just worked out perfectly for Nathan now. Yep, I don't think Tony's close enough to give him any problems on the windward mark. And that didn't pay for Uncle Bill, that big shift and the wind dying as he went across there. I think that did for him a little bit. It looked promising. Yep, so Nathan rounds first, Tony second, Debbie in red's third. And again, always interesting down in these things, the big wind shadow that they throw. Is Tony going to be close enough to get... Yep, I think he should be. He needs to tuck himself in right behind Nathan. So this lighter area does show the wind shadows. We can see them. The sailors can't, but they can see these representations of the airflow off the top of their sail there, which gives everybody a good indication of when they're in a wind shadow or not. Yeah, so Nathan's fighting to stay out of Tony's wind shadow. Where are they? Yeah, they're not too far away from the mark. And he is going to the most upwind mark. Nice. Yep, rounds up. Nathan first again. Tony second. Looks like it could be interesting going into this mark. Oh, no. Debbie jabs away. So let's jump back on board with Nathan, follow him up the beat. Again, pretty one-sided. It's that port side that's have to be on the port tack. More wind and a lifted tack. If only the wind were that easy to spot on the real water. Yep, so Nathan's going to take that advantage into the windward mark. Again, Tony should be close enough to him. That's how I was getting in the way. Yep, so Nathan rounds first, Tony second. Looks like the order's going to be the same. he's going to sneak in there. So let's jump on board with Tony. Now, it looks like Nathan's got out of his wind shadow quite nicely. Tony might have to worry about Debbie, although she's not coming this way. What's Uncle Bill up to? Let's go and see her hit the mark. So it looks like these two are having the battle. I would have thought that was a windward starboard. I'm not sure what was going on there. I mean, windward leeward. Sure, I might got the penalty there. Perhaps there is room and opportunity now. What do you think? Yeah. So it's going to get interesting, this one again. So it's Tim trying to stay out of Mike's wind shadow. Yep, so Nathan's going to take the win. Tony second. Debbie. The battle is here for fourth by the looks of it, with Uncle Bill about to join in. That's going to be really close. So Tim's coming up on him. Make a decision, Tim. Push him or don't. I think Tim's decided he's going to get there first. Let's have a look. It's going to be tight. Yeah, Uncle Bill steals, Tim win. Let's Mike go into fourth. Yeah, Mike, Tim, Uncle Bill. So let's just have a quick look at that. Nathan first. Tony, Debbie, Mike. Yep, Tim and Uncle Bill. Let's see. Yep, Nathan definitely had the best of that one. Debbie the best start, but obviously didn't pick up that port side. The lifted tap was the port side, so she dropped back a little bit. And Tony picked up that port lift as well. Yep, it's all good. Stars. So I wonder what the next one will be. Do you like my background today? I think that's a Thursday evening from a few years ago. Sunshine and flat water. I settle for sunshine and flat water. So Nathan is saying the podcast that he was talking about is a good laugh. So I wonder who that is. We'll have a look for that afterwards. So if Nathan's chatting, making comments, invite anybody else to join him, well, I'm not sure my mum would have much to say, but you know. Mike's asking what the boats were. Stars. Yep, so I wonder what's next. Yeah, so I think we could probably race in the next one, couldn't we? 1928, so 4 minutes before that one opens. Yep, so if you're watching this, I think the first actual racing that's going on in the club is going to be going to need volunteers for that, to actually run the racing. So the usual race officers, safety boat crew, sorry, patrol boat crew, and somebody on the beach doesn't hurt. But I think the more important is to get a race officer to volunteer. I imagine I'll put my name down for one of the first ones. Hopefully not the first one. I'd really like to go sailing. So, do we think the weather will be kind to us this year? I don't like to tempt fate. What time is it? 26. What time did he say? 28. So this will be the fourth race of the evening. It was definitely stars. It wasn't Nacras. Perhaps this one will be a Nacra. What do we think? Fast cat. Nope, it's not popping up yet. We can just see. Nope. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Well, I shouldn't laugh and not share the joke to my 2 viewers. So, don't get many people watching live, but quite a few people do watch it afterwards. I mean, sort of 10s and 20s, which is nice. So they do stay up on YouTube. And they can be found. Mike usually provides the link afterwards. Must be getting close. No, not time. Nope, not there yet. Yeah, it should be there now. Yep, here we go. What will it be? What will it be? Yeah, Nacra 17s. Fast and Furious. Oh, look at that. So it's going to be a committee boat start again by the looks of it. And right now there is more wind and definitely lifted on the port side. I don't suppose it will stay like that for a minute. So we'll check again when we get a bit closer. But it was definitely a committee boat end. Problem with these things is they accelerate quite fast, so I can never judge when I'm supposed to go. Minute to go. Yeah, still looks like committee boat end of the line. Port tack. Hope that wasn't me getting a penalty, I'm just sitting still. So let's just creep up. Don't want to get too close. I want to try and hit the line at pace if we can, without hitting anything or anyone. They're all rushing in now. So let's get a bit closer, otherwise we'll be really stuck. Oh. Yeah, penalty, look at that, went straight into the back of him. Oh well, will we blow off this penalty before it starts? Yeah, probably. Let's go. Yep, I think I'm going to tack over because look at this, that stretch of wind over there. Want to stay in that if we can. That was not a good start, was it? However, we are in the best wind at the moment, so maybe we'll pull some back. Looks like Uncle Bill got away nicely. You know, and I'm really not paying attention, am I? Oh well. Still, it's been on the right side, and in that wind, that's pulled us up. I think we'll tap back on that, stay in that band of wind if we can, chase it anyway. Yeah, and as soon as we get back into that, we'll tack over, because we are losing ground here. Okay, let's go back. Promise we're going to fall out of that wind again, aren't we? And I'm on port, so do pay attention. Is this going to be a problem? No, sneaked across, look at that. Am I laying it? Probably overstood now. Oh, no, not paying attention. Still, doesn't hurt to undertack the ley line. Use that out in front, it's Mike. I think we'll just stay here and see if we can bounce these guys. No, he sneaked across down. It's going to give him the advantage back at the mark. Yeah, royally messed that up. Going to run into the back of him now. Yeah, I've got more port starboard on that one. Doesn't seem to be any advantage one side or the other. Again, it looks like the right hand side would be further upwind. So let's just tag along. Are we getting a little bit of wind shadow there? Not much. You can see what I'm saying, the dots on the screen. Yep, so Nathan's going to do a cross port starboard. Do we want to go back? Yeah, I think we're following. Yeah, so I think we definitely want the right hand mark as we're looking at it. See if we can do that without messing up. Nathan's going to clear us there, isn't he? So we're going to have problems now at that mark, aren't we, unless we can sneak in. I didn't do that very well, did I? Let's get out of there. Losing places left, right and centre there, can't stay there, can we? Maybe a bit more breeze over this side, certainly looks a little bit darker, doesn't it? But we are managing to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory on this one. Okay, I don't want to go too far. Let's go back. Now that doesn't seem to make sense, does it? It looks like Debbie's going to pick up that wind on the far side. That would be good. I've got to pay attention here. Port starboard. Am I going to cross? Yes, I'm going to cross. Come on, let's see if we can't get to that wind. It seems very slow. Okay, but it knocks us at the same time. That's a pain. Where do we think it is? Do we think we'll lay it? No, maybe. Nice lift. Do we dare try and pinch up to it? Let's try and see. Yep, there we go. Too much of a disaster. Definitely want to be going the other way into that wind, don't we? So 60 metres on Uncle Bill. We're all going in the same direction. So I think this is pretty much done and dusted. Mike B out front, he'll be happy. Bit of an up and down for me. Yeah, that wind's just sneaking away from us, isn't it? So we'll just keep an eye on what goes on behind us, and when they start to jibe, we'll go as well. Okay, well, we can't afford to hang around for too long. Yep. So Mike's going to take that nice and easily. Hopefully we won't mess this up and we'll manage to get the second. And Debbie. Oh, tight between Debbie and Uncle Bill. Let's jibe back for the line. Yep, there we go. Can we see what's going on behind us? Yeah, Uncle Bill and then Debbie. Is that right? Let's have a look. Yep, Mike B, well done Mike. Me, bit of a weird race that went up and down. Managed to hit several things. Up to my usual standards. Uncle Bill, Debbie, Tony, Nathan, and then our race officer, Tim. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Should be up and down all over the place, this one, shouldn't it? Where are we? Oh, actually shows a steady progression. Not a great start. But yeah, managed to pick the right side of most things, so that's good. That might be, obviously got the right side of that first leg, didn't he? Not a great start. Shot out to the lead and managed to hold on to it. That's what you want to do. Yeah, and Nathan. What happened to Nathan there? He plummeted from second to fifth. Sixth. Have to ask him about that one. Okay, let's come on out of here. Yep. So I'm hoping that the last one is going to be a C75s. We can have a good giggle on that one. We could have a crash bang on race, I think. I hope it's going to be the AC75s. I have a vague recollection that that's what's called for. Excuse me while I go and have a nose at YouTube. Nathan saying Mozzie Sail is a good channel for the Cup and RS800. Is that the America's Cup, Nathan? And Tim's telling us final race open 1941. What's the time now? 1939, so a couple of minutes to wait. I think we will race in this one because I'm hoping it's going to be the AC75s. I'm going to be very disappointed if it's not. Sulk, all sorts. I can see if my wife's watching, she's going, yeah, he does sulk a lot, he does sulk. So let's get in the right place to join this one. What's Tony saying? Frustratingly, got a penalty at the start, but I definitely missed them. Missed what? Not by much. Where did Tony come in that one? I've forgotten already. Anyway, let's see if we can get in. Oh, double checking I'm on the right screen. No, not there yet. $18.40, any second now. Yeah, Mozzie Sail is the America's Cup and RS800s. We'll have a look at that one as well. No, that's not us. So I'm assuming that Mozzie There's an RS 800 sailing. Yep, here we go. What do we think? Sounds promising. Yeah, look at that. Not to be disappointed. One with all these boats, they look the same. I'm not even sure which one I am. So I'm the one who's staying still. Oh dear, it looks like I've got the Italian livery. I think we might have to change that before we go and play again. Anyway, so we're outside of the course at the moment, so let's get inside before we get into sequence. Yeah, because we were outside the boundary when he kicked off the minute. We got a penalty already. That's not good, is it? Yeah, well, cleared that fairly quick. It does look like the port end of the line. It's not a very wide course though, is it? I remember. Let's go that way anyway. We could just be a wuss and start in the middle. Right, I'm a bit committed now, aren't I? It's not going to go well, I don't think. Okay, let's try it from here. Oh, bad start again. Let's see if we can bounce these off of the... Yep, he isn't inside that green line, which I think marks where he will get penalties. It looks like I can get a penalty there as well. Oh, that's good. Port starboards. Let's not go too far though. Oh dear. Looks like I'm going to get the same. Oh dear. How many penalties were that one in the course of 20 seconds? 20 penalties. Anyway, pay attention. Still showing us a second, I can't believe that. It does, if you look at the top left, it does look like port starboard. Let's squeak across, thank you. They're all coming this way. I'm not going to clear that one, am I? No, I'm not. And a penalty again! Oh. Come on, let's go. A second from last. Crash-tastic. We're even on the wrong side. There's even more wind on the other side. I'm going back on port now. Bound to get a penalty. Yeah, everybody's going this way. Maybe. There's more wind on the other side, isn't there? But everybody's going that way. Actually, I think we should go that way too. Dead last. Terrific. So we are on the right side as far as the wind goes. We're on starboard tack. Hopefully we're fairly safe all the way to the bottom. Can't see any advantage one side or the other. So if I tack back, am I going to get in trouble? No, it should be clear. Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. Oh well. Yeah, let's make this sitting in there dead air. But I'm going to. Yeah, that's poor, isn't it? I'm always going to be in his wind shadow. Well, are we last? We're last. but we are on starboard. He tacked on me, governor. Oh dear. See if we can endeavour not to come dead last. I think that'll entail no more penalties. Okay, hopefully we're laying from here. Come on, keep picking me up. Keep picking me up. I don't want to have to be tacking again. Oh, we're going to be dead slow here. We're going to lose it all. Oh dear. Okay, let's not get tied up with them. Let's see if we can pick up some wind over this side. Looks like there might be a little bit more in an effort not to come dead last. Okay, jibe before we pick up another penalty. I wonder how many that is. It'll tell us at the end. So starboard all the way to the line. Not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here. Oh, that was nasty. No, that might put me back to dead last. No. Fifth. Well, that's not dead last. Okay, this will be entertaining. So Nathan did well. Nathan's been practicing. I bet he's been practicing. Debbie did well. She said she didn't like these last time. Fifth. Disgusting. So Mike, best start. Largest number of penalties. Guess who? Yeah, look at that. What's that? Fourth last, last fifth. Well, that's Tim signing off. So thank you very much for watching, if you have been watching, or if you watch it later on. Really looking forward to getting back on the water. Let's hope everything goes well. And there are a few more of these, so I will endeavour to cover those as well, because I quite enjoy doing it, and I quite enjoy the racing. It's good fun. So, see you next week.